The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, you can never emphasise enough just how important it is to have a dependable goalkeeper, and this fella, Emi Martinez, is certainly one that fits the bill. He's one of the characters left in the game nowadays. I mean, people describe him as a little eccentric, and truth be told, he is at times, but I think we need that in the modern game. We need our characters, we need our big personalities, and I'm glad we've got one here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. The most accurate pass. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cruyff. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, great leap! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rodri. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Maldini with the clearance. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Can he get it through? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yeah. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri, and now the breakaway. Roberto Baggio, there he goes, motoring forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Marcelo. Vinicius Junior. Right, Shevchenko. Gerrard. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Kimmich. And it's Pedri. Can they get him away? And this is Shevchenko. Pedri. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Bale. That is good alertness. Couch. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kimmich, and here's Couch. Another throw-in. And Shevchenko. Cafu. Threads one in. Bale wants to run onto this. Cafu. Great vision. Bale. Yeah. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's a goal kick. Spread out to the left. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Great work on the overlap. Oh, good! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's there to belt it away. That's going right the way across. And it's Pedri. Spread to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Now it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Roberto Baggio. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Liverpool definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's been cut out, well played. Marcelo. Played through for the wide man. Punched away. And it's Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Oh, he's having a go! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Kimmich. That's Cannavaro. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Cruyff quietly revving up. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Bale. Cafu. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mbappe. Liverpool are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Pedri. Kimmich. Couch with a reputation for taking on any shot.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, delightful ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. Piemonte really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Cross needs to be good. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rodri. Gerrard. Gerrard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Gerrard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Bale plays it short. And it's Bale. Oh, sweet feet. Cafu. And this is Gerrard. Cafu. Here comes the cross. And now they can clear their lines. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Shevchenko! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
With his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. Baggio goes short. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Roberto Carlos, Mbappe, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And here's Roberto Carlos. Doesn't quite get there. Liverpool can consider themselves just about safe now. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. Seedorf in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. 200. It's the goal they all came to see. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. He's got away. Seedorf's impressive jump, and again.
Oh,
didn't catch it right. Now it's Mbappe. In with the challenge. Makaleli. Time added on 4 minutes. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Here's a chance! Keeper's not concerned by that. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Mohamed Salah gets across to intercept. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, he knows, doesn't he? He just knows. At the core of his game is winning battles, physical, aerial, mental. To him, winning, however he does it, matters most. Cafu! And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Nedved. And the through ball. He's in, one-on. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And he cuts out the supply. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And here's Olise. Olise, there's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Azar. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vieira. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And he's intervened well there. First quarter of an hour gone. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Right, Shevchenko. He's beaten the last man. And Shevchenko! And there's his goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Desai makes the interception. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Cruyff. Vieira can see things, others simply cannot. Shevchenko is onto this. Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. He's shifting through the gears here. Marcelo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice looking ball.
Might want to be careful there.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And this is Roberto Baggio. Knocks it into space. And reclaimed it in a trice. This looks promising. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Should get the job done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Elise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Marcelo. Cruyff. Azar. Now it's Elise. That looks a decent ball. Flings in a... Getting up there! And he scores! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Liverpool have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Manchester United have a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Terrific save by Abbiati! Marcelo is always looking to play quality balls. Looking for the run. He's got away. Fernandez. Roberto Baggio. And it's Azar. Oh, no, he's seen through all of that. Roberto Baggio. Fernandez. Nedved. Oh, well played. So, a temporary halt to the action. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat. And all of a sudden, things are looking pretty rosy.
And we come to you now with
so
a big
there was the first half.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Liverpool are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Olise.
Gets us going once
Coming
more.
on to replace him is number 20, Bale.
Looking for options for movement. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Shevchenko. Nedved in the hunt and looking threatening. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a throw. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cross to the back post. Yeah. Turns back here, probably the best option. Can he get on the end of this? That's where it came from. Marcelo. Yeah. is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Marcelo looking to receive it in space. That's good play. In towards the... He leaps for it! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Almost an hour gone. He's found space here. He is through here. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's quick to return it. And the shot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Shevchenko duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Substitution on the field, number 14.
So we have movement on
Johan
both
Cruyff.
benches.
Number 21.
Well, that has changed the dynamic
Van Dijk.
somewhat.
They've seen the
Coming on
light
the
and the
field,
opposition have
number
been left in the
22.
dark.
Pepe. Number 2.
Defence just about
Pepe.
came out on top, but they were
Substitutions
certainly
taking
tested.
place.
Bale. He's picked his way through. Shevchenko!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Cafu. Great pressure, plenty of it. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. Pepe gets over and intercepts. Threads one in. And this is Messi. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's well spotted. Thuram. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lovely feet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
Well, there is that
Gerrard.
saying, Peter, that if it isn't
Coming on the
broke, don't try and
field,
fix it. But I
number
suppose
7,
you don't want to risk
Vinicius
anything in a game like
Junior.
this.
Number 5.
Manchester United cut their
Magalhaes.
deficits and look
Substitution.
raring to go again.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Pepe. Front-footed pressing going on here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Messi plays it short. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a shot at goal! And he has There's his goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Not a manager, I think. It's all happening.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their
Vinicius Junior! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Pepe. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Tries to pass it through. And the finish! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! And that really is so impressive. Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Yeah. It's Vinicius Junior.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. There will be 4 extra minutes. And no, that was never going to make it. And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. That gets things running. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That's a little off target. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, shot it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. Can he finish? There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rashford. That's going wide left. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Always onto this. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been cut out, well played. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Swung over. Dembele. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Makalele. Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Great feat, that.
Kaka. That had too much on it. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he get it through? Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bruno Fernandes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good! Oh, he's hit the bar! Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Rashford. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. He is through here. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rashford, and here's Ibrahimovic. Azar, driving on and making good progress, and it's made its way to him. That's tidy. Liverpool have a free kick. Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. And Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Decent chance! Oh, good finish! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response. And that is all they have time for. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Liverpool are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And we get things going again. And it's Azar. Now, can they get him away? And this is Bale. Great chance! And yes, it's there! That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Hazard. Looking to play him in. Hazard in acres of space out wide. And it's Zanetti. Didn't quite work for him. And this is Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's got away. 60 minutes played. Nice looking ball. Hazard! Just cruising! They are cruising! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Liverpool are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now.
He's going for goal! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid still making a fight of this. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard. Kaká. No, he refuses to take the bait. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shoots! It's a goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Now it's Hazard. Now it's Kaká. Hazard. He has found a way through. Hazard! And that's a good finish. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, just skips past his man. Not the most accurate pass. Bruno Fernandes. Ibrahimovic. And it's Kaka. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Silvestre gets it clear.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And this is Bale. Passing is crisp and sharp. Olise. He's found a way. Olise! It's a goal kick.
Cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Alexander-Arnold. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
6 minutos de descuento.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. And it's Vieira. Makaleli. Now it's Bale. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Rashford running with the ball. Spread it left. That's very neat. Makaleli. Vinicius Junior. He is a player who barely needs an invitation to... And that will be it. Liverpool pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And here's Forlan. It's Forlan!
Forlan clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And it's Olmo. Yamal looking to receive it in space. He's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Drogba. And this is Hazard. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's hoisted clear. Tries a shot!
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Maldini. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Zanetti. Hazard, a player who needs no introduction. And this is Cruyff. Strokes it back.
That's good.
And a chance! He's delivered all right! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Chance for a shot! In he goes again! It's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Hazard. Threads one in. Drogba. Bayer claims comfortably. Makalele cuts it out. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Drogba. Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that is... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Serginho. Zanetti. That's Vieira. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zanetti, looking for the run. Hazard. Zanetti. Now, can they get him away? Opts to play it back. Makaleli. Steam takes a shot! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Habrá 2 minutos
That's
de
going
descuento.
right the way across, and it's Hazard. Serginho. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a delicate pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Liverpool are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the action resumes. Kaka has the space to scheme. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a sharp pass. Yamal gets into a good position.
Might want to be careful there.
Yamal was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
He leaps for it! And no mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool now in a position far more desirable.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And play for a throw. Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Aims beyond the defence. Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Marcelo picks it up out wide. Cruyff drives it in. Tries to get it clear. Knocks it into space. Tries the chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Oh, really well played.
And that's a dangerous ball. Dani Olmo tries to play it through. Now it's Yamal. Just eases him off the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's gone direct here. Well timed, excellent interception. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? And this is Hazard, and this is Cruyff. Oh, he's played it in low. Marquinhos is there to clear. That is ended up in no man's land. Liverpool still have the cards to affect this game. Tries to pass it. Can he finish? And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 21, Forlán. El dorsal 7.
So we have movement on both benches. Liverpool palpably stronger, better, superior.
Serán sustituidos por
And it's
el
Olmo.
dorsal 14, Ibrahimovic.
Serginho.
El dorsal 19.
Serginho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence.
And Shevchenko! It's in! They are playing them off the park. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh, important interception. Kaka. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Quality ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Silvestre, it's a pretty loose pass. Shevchenko, nicely weighted ball. And the finish! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Liverpool have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Serginho. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic charging forward, the ball at his feet. Not the most accurate pass. Some good work on the right flank here. No, that's been intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. And he's in on goal. Kaka! Oh, denied at the last. Ulisse. Looking to play him in. Dani Olmo wants to run onto this. Marcelo. Makaleli. And it's Kaka. And here's Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bale ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Bale!
Abreu, 3
Oh, the
minutos de
ball's run
descuento.
loose here. And here's Bale. Bale gets on his bike and on the move. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what Kaká! Oh, it's hit the post. Makaleli. And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Que obedezcan en todo momento las...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody, and
stadium,
welcome
and the
to
players on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Timber.
Oh, sweet feet.
Mbappe does well not to be outdone there. That is good progress on the left. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Rijkaard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Played out towards the right wing. Good ball, good... He's having a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back where it came from. It's Makalele. Rijkaard. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Shot, surely! Makalele, and this is Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Fermin! What a big quick... Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the first goal... Tries one from range! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Vitz.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now Timber. Timber makes a move down the right. He's in plenty of space here. He's got away. Zanetti tries the cross.
Munich really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Forced to go back. Mbappe really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Lopez. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Lovely feet. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Vitz. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Liverpool certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And it's De Jong. And here's Lopez. Fermin makes a dash for it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bale, who is rarely short on confidence. Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Makalele pulls off an exemplary piece of defending.
Added time.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Pele is standing over this one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yeah. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Please make
Liverpool
sure to watch
unable
the
to get
screen
back
for
onto level terms
information
before
bulletin from
half-time.
the regional
They trail
police
1-0.
department.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Shevchenko.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Coming on the field is
Liverpool can
number
really
7,
do with some bigger
Vinicius
names standing
Junior.
up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Very nicely done. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Aims beyond the defence. An instinctive delivery. Bale! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
No surprise there. Can't be hesitant in those moments, Peter. Just allowed the defence to regroup. And
That could spell trouble. Played out to the left flank. Fermin getting forward. Fermin. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Opts for safety. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Vinicius Junior. Threads one in. Makalele.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pele. Oh, such a... It's Pele! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same...
Vinicius Junior! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Van Dijk.
Approach does pay off here.
Coming on the field, number
Liverpool
19,
do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He shoots!
Ronaldinho.
That's another chance!
Number 17, Hazard.
That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Makelele. That's going wide left. Knocks it out wide. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that was vital. Knocks it into space. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. That is a crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Drogba. That is lovely. Vieira over to the right flank. Bale has it in a wide position. Tries a measured ball. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And here's Hazard. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. And it's Makelele. Well seen, saw that coming. Now it's Yamal. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Vieira. Distributed tidily. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rooney, there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Rooney clearly thought he had the beating of the
Substitution
keeper.
on the field. Number 20.
Corner number 2 then.
Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Olise.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And the number on the board is 3. Olise is onto this. Guillaume. And here's Hazard. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chance! That's going to go a long way. That's the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
With
Your reflections, then, Jim?
Liverpool desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
Away.
Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. We are just getting started. Ruud van Nistelrooy, without question. Drogba! Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Olise! In he goes again! And a goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, shooting chance! Manchester United with the corner. They're first. He makes no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They won a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
For Manchester United, after 6 minutes is number 10, Ruud van Nistelrooy.
So they have it all to do
Ruud
again.
van Nistelrooy.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just,
Oh, what a mistake!
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
there they go, hunting again.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned. And he's lifted it over.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Gerrard. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Closing in on goal. Thinks one through. And he cuts out the supply. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Threads one in. Cross flung in towards the middle. Vinicius Junior. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. He's in. Can he finish? Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And there's his goal. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Liverpool have their lead. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
But they've got it again. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Maldini. Makaleli. Now it's Olise. Looking to play him in. Now, can they get him away? Hazard. Olise. Showing good feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's been cut out, well played. Makaleli. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's having a shot! And that has fair finished. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And they've got a throw. Brzezinski. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Hazard. Olise has it out wide and in space. Ah, such a clever touch. Silvestre wins the duel this time. And this is Van Nistelrooy. The most accurate pass. Gerrard. Vinicius Junior. And it's Makaleli. Olise looking to add to his goal. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for options for movement. Liverpool looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Park Ji-sung is always looking to break lines. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Olise. That's Maldini. That is good progress on the left.
Added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's neat. Pass is intercepted. Hazard tries to pass it through, and the shot! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. Here is the first touch of the second half. It's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Zanetti. It's Park Ji-sung. Cole. He's shifting through the gears here. Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Cafu. Gerrard. This is a promising build-up. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, he's burst through! Oh, that's nice. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And it's Azar. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Zanetti. Drogba receives it in a good position here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the finish! Yes! And he is just ripping it up. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that means just one thing. Great shot!
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
That was quite some save.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Vinicius Junior, and he's got the chance, surely! And no mistake. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline.
After 64 minutes.
How's that for a class finish?
7.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly.
Van Nistelrooy! The best in the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Olise is flagged offside. That has not gone well. Drogba is herring after that one. Nesta. Cole. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's managed to get free. Oh, and the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that's it.
Substitution for Manchester
Well, thanks to
United.
Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Andy Cole, number 6.